In this video, we will take an in-depth look at the Watchlist window and show you how to create real-time quote tracking lists in MarketQ using the Watchlist window. To begin, let's open a new window by clicking on the plus sign and then click once on the Watchlist icon located in the window. If you prefer, another option is to click on the Watchlist icon located at the top of the application in your workspace. By left-clicking and holding down the button, it will allow you to place the window where you want by simply dragging the red frame to the desired spot. In the Watchlist window, you can add symbols by typing in the ticker symbol you would like to see by clicking on the empty cell. Start typing the symbol, then press Enter on your keyboard. If you do not know or are unsure of a symbol, you can also use the symbol search function by clicking on the magnifying glass to search for the symbol you want to add. Simply type the name of the company, click on Search, and then OK to make it appear in your Watchlist window. You can easily add predefined symbol lists by clicking the following drop-down menu. The list will automatically be added to your Watchlist window. MarketQ also lets you drag a symbol from one window to another by clicking and dragging the desired symbol with the left mouse button. You can also select multiple symbols at once and copy and paste them in another window. To do this, click on the cell with the desired symbol, and using the Shift button and the arrows, choose the other symbols which will appear highlighted. We then do a Ctrl-C to copy and a Ctrl-V to paste the list. You could do the same thing from Excel, for example, if the symbols were properly formatted. We will now show you how to customize the Watchlist window display. The majority of customization options are available in the pop-up menu that is displayed with the right click of the mouse. Note that the menu that appears differs depending on where the mouse click is made. In this case, let's click inside the frame. You can maximize the use of space under Display Properties, then choosing Formatting, and then check the box Fit Table to Window Width in Watchlist mode. We will return to this section later in the video. To change the headers, click this drop-down menu in the title bar and choose from the predefined headings, like stocks for example. You can create your own by selecting Customize. You can also right-click directly anywhere along the header line to the same effect. Select fields from your custom header by clicking Add or Remove until all the ones you want appear under selected fields. Click this button to switch between the full list of fields and the categorized view. For example, click on the Unused Fields section and type in Description. Then click on Add to display the name of the company. Then do the same for Dividend Yield. And finally, type in ex-dividend date if you like income securities. You can also move or delete columns directly from the Watchlist window. For example, you can drag the description next to the symbol and perhaps clear the time column by placing the mouse over that column and right-clicking it on the header, then choose Delete and the selected columns. You can also adjust the width of the columns from one side to the other when your cursor displays a double arrow, like this. To save your choices, right-click on the header and choose Save Heading As, and New Heading, name it, then click OK. We will now show you how to organize the symbols in Watchlist window. MarketQ offers a way to easily add symbols by sectors and industries or from predefined lists such as hot lists. To do this, right-click on an empty symbol box and select, for example, Insert Sector or Industry List, or Insert Hot List Symbols. Then choose what you are interested in. For example, let's choose the TSX and stocks with new yearly highs. Once done, the corresponding symbols are displayed in your current Watchlist window. Note the small arrow. By left-clicking on it, it allows you to expand or collapse the symbol list. You can also create your own lists. Insert a row with the right click of the mouse on a cell, selecting Insert above or below. Then name the row by adding a hashtag sign followed by the name of your choice in the symbol field. The use of the pound makes it possible to expand and reduce the display of the group of symbols immediately below the title by means of the small arrow. By adding a double hashtag at the beginning, the display will remain static. We will now show you how to save different symbol lists in your symbol list window shown here. Note that MarketQ supports up to 100 different symbol lists. You can see a gear wheel icon in the title bar, and by clicking it, it allows you to manage symbol lists by choosing to save, rename, or delete the symbol list. You can then switch from one list to another using the drop-down menu. If your list contains many symbols, you may find it useful to switch between the Summary view and your Watchlist view from the title bar drop-down menu, as shown here. To sort the symbol list by category in the header, double-click the column title, such as Dividend Yield. You could do the same thing with the right click of the mouse, choosing Sort, then Ascending Order or Descending Order. You will notice that if your space is organized into lists, as is the case here, each of the lists will be sorted individually. To change the text, colors, and many other display settings of your Watchlist window, right-click in the frame and select Display Properties. An interesting customization option is the double-click action, which can be found in the symbol field. Please note that we strongly recommend keeping the default single-click action, which is to send the selected symbol to all linked windows, for example to a graph. But for the double-click, you could for example choose to make a chart appear, a detailed quote, or even an open order ticket. Note that these elements are examined in depth in other videos. Feel free to explore the Display Properties menu to discover the multitude of customization options offered by MarketQ. For the Watchlist window, as for most windows in MarketQ, you can choose the default setting, that is, you can choose how each new Watchlist window opens. By opening a new Watchlist window from the list of applications at the top of the page that appears is formatted like this by default. To apply your custom setting to the new windows, right-click in the frame that is to your liking, choose Default, then Save Default Properties. These settings are stored on our servers and will now follow you no matter what computer you use. This concludes our video on the Watchlists. We invite you to view our other videos and to contact one of our representatives to start enjoying our MarketQ tool now.